Some injuries bleed, some make you scream out in pain, and some stay silent, hidden beneath a calm smile. We live in a world that responds very quickly to what it can see. A broken arm in a cast gets immediate attention and sympathy. A visible wound, a cut or a bruise, receives urgency and care from those around us. We rush to get a bandage, to offer help. It's a natural human response to a tangible problem. But what about the injuries that no one notices? What about the pain that doesn't show up on an X-ray or leave a scar on the skin? This is the world of unseen suffering, and it's a world far more common than many of us realize. Depression, for instance, is often completely invisible. It doesn't always announce itself with tears or a somber expression. In fact, it's a master of disguise. Sometimes, depression looks like extreme productivity, a person working tirelessly, constantly busy, because slowing down means the feelings they're running from might catch up. Sometimes it looks like the life of the party, the friend who's always making jokes, always smiling, always lifting everyone else up. Their laughter can be a shield, a carefully constructed wall to hide the emptiness they feel inside when they're alone. It's easy to look at someone who seems to have it all together and think they're fine. But that assumption can be incredibly dangerous. We have to remember that unseen pain can be just as serious, just as life-threatening as any visible wound. Think about it in a medical sense. We all understand this truth. A person can appear perfectly healthy on the outside while a serious illness is developing internally. A tumor can grow silently. High blood pressure can exist without any obvious symptoms. That's precisely why doctors perform routine checkups. They check our vital signs, our heart rate, our blood pressure, our temperature, even when we feel perfectly fine. They're looking for the invisible signs, the underlying issues that could become major problems if left untreated. In exactly the same way, our emotional and mental health matter profoundly. We need to start treating our minds with the same level of care and proactive attention that we give our bodies. Ignoring depression or anxiety or any form of mental distress doesn't make it disappear. It's like ignoring a growing crack in a foundation. Pretending it isn't there only allows the damage to spread, making it far harder to heal later on. The silence doesn't bring peace. It only allows the problem to grow stronger in the dark. If you're listening to this right now and you feel like your pain is unseen, if you feel unheard or dismissed by those around you, I want you to hear me clearly. Your pain is real. It is valid. And it deserves care and attention, just as much as any broken bone or physical ailment. You don't have to prove you're suffering for it to be legitimate. The fact that you are feeling it is enough. So many people struggling with their mental health hear dismissive phrases like, "Just cheer up," or "You have nothing to be sad about," or the classic, "Why don't you just get over it?" These questions aren't just unhelpful, they're harmful. They imply that depression is a choice, a switch that someone can just flip off. It invalidates the very real struggle a person is going through. It's like telling someone with a broken leg to just walk it off. It doesn't make any sense. True healing, both for individuals and for us as a society, begins when we fundamentally change the conversation. It begins when we stop asking, "Why are you feeling this way?" and start asking, "How can I support you?" It's a shift from judgment to compassion. It's a shift from demanding an explanation to offering a hand. Asking, "How can I support you?" is powerful because it does a few things. First, it acknowledges the reality of the other person's pain. It says, "I see you, I believe you, and I'm here." Second, it puts the person who is struggling in the driver's seat. It respects their autonomy by letting them tell you what they need instead of you assuming what's best for them. For some, support might mean just sitting with them in silence. For others, it might be helping them with a daily task that feels overwhelming. like making a meal or doing laundry. And for many, it might be encouraging them and helping them find professional help like a therapist or a counselor. Remember, you don't have to be an expert to offer support. You just have to be a friend. You have to be willing to listen without judgment, to offer your presence, and to show that you care. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is simply, "I'm here for you, and we'll get through this together." And if you are the one who is struggling, please know that reaching out is a sign of incredible strength, not weakness. It takes immense courage to admit that you're not okay and that you need help. Your life has value, and your well-being matters. There are people who want to help, and there are resources available. We can all be a part of the solution. Let's commit to looking beyond the surface. Let's start checking in on our strong friends, our happy family members. Let's create a culture where it's okay to not be okay, and where asking for help is met with love and support, not stigma or shame. The world needs more compassion, more understanding, and more people willing to see the pain they can't see. If this message resonated with you, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with your loved ones. You never know who might need to hear this today. By sharing, you can help us change the conversation and build a more supportive world for everyone. Thank you for listening.